One is a snatch and grab of a casualty at a fire, and the other one is a demonstration of a gas attack. Members will receive a pager message for a fire or an incident. Members who are available will go to the station. The truck has approximately, has 4 minutes to get out the door. That's the travel from the member's home, get changed into the uniform, and also get the truck out and radio through to let the fire com know that the truck is on the road responding. Members who get the page, all members will get the page. If they're available, they come to the station. If they're not, they won't attend. We have approximately 30 members, so we have enough to cover any members that are unavailable. Today they'll concentrate on what we call as RECIO. RECIO stands for Rescue, Exposures, Containment, Extinguishment and Overhaul. Officer in charge usually sits in the front seat, passenger side, and the driver is usually the pump operator. Upon arrival at the officer in charge will either do a search around the back for any exposures or other casualties, and as they have noticed a casualty here in the front, firefighters will attempt to do a snatch and grab. What they will do is put a fog pattern in front of them and put it between the casualty and the fire. A fog pattern absorbs all the heat and it protects the crews from radiant heat, and it protects the crews from any flames. The other crew members will grab the patient out, put it to one side and leave it for Ambulance Victoria to look after the casualty. If Ambulance Victoria is on scene, the qualified first aiders from the brigade will attend to the casualty and stay with the casualty. Once the casualty has been removed, they will commence their firefighting, trying to get the fire out. If you notice in the far corner there is a gas cylinder, far back cylinder. They're attempting to cool that down to stop it from exploding. While they're cooling it down, they're also trying to do the firefight of putting the other equipment, the generator out. They've got to concentrate on the gas cylinder, and they have to also concentrate on the generator fire. Shortly they will put out the generator fire, and then they will concentrate on the gas cylinder and the fire in the corner. The person on the branch does and that's the third person in the front. They will be fighting the fire. The person backing them up with the hose is doing two jobs. One is helping them pull the hose around, and the other one is also looking out that the generator doesn't re-flare up. Even though they've put it out, that doesn't mean that it won't flare up. And the second person is keeping an eye on any flare-ups to make sure that their safety is paramount. While they're fighting the fire, if anyone is interested in joining the brigade, we're always looking for new members. If you are interested, please come and see myself or any member that's walking around today. We can take your contact details and we can follow up at a later date. As they're fighting the fire, they're getting on top of it and cooling it down. What the incident controller was doing is radio just to let Firecom know that the fire is out. As you notice that the crew is coming out, they don't turn back on the fire or the flames or the incident. They move out, keep it log, and to their safe distance. You'll notice that the firefighter put his arm out 90 degrees to his body. That is signalling to the pump operator to turn the water off. No water required. To turn the water on, they put their arm above their head and they shout out, "Water on." We do it because if you get close to the pump is very loud and you may not be able to hear somebody. They may be a fair distance away, so they raise their hand, "Water on," and shout out as well, or they put their arm to 90 degrees to their body to say "Water off." While they're starting to sort themselves out for the next session, what is a fire gas attack? It used to be called a 5-man attack. And why have they changed it? The reason they changed it was because when crews, they used to train as a 5-man attack in groups of 5. The problem was, when they got to a fire, there may have only been 3 of them. So people thought, oh, well, it's a 5-man attack, I can't do anything. Well, they've changed the name, so as long as you've got 1 or 2 people to do a fire, to a gas attack, you can do a gas attack, okay? In actual fact, if you've got 1 person, you get the fog out, it's very difficult, but you can put a curtain between the flames and your casualty, and you can stay there until somebody else arrives and gives you a hand. So that's how we can protect the casualties. They're just at the moment filling up the truck with water. When we turn up to a fire, a house fire or a factory fire, one of the first things we do is, apart from doing the reccio, we find water. Because if we run out of water, we're in a lot of trouble. However, we normally have another brigade coming with another vehicle. They would normally hook into your truck and give you water. If it's a big fire, they will fight the fire and we'd be looking for water for a fire hydrant. If it's in the township, or finding a dam or a water point, so that we can get water to the incident. If there's no dam around the area, what we will call for is more trucks.